With so much attention on thoroughbreds and thoroughbred racing, it's not a surprise that many young people would want to get into this business. And you may not know it, but there's one Central Kentucky group who's grooming the next generation. Anyone who has witnessed thoroughbred racehorses in action can attest to the majesty of each athlete. That beauty, no doubt, is one of the primary attractions for those who spend their lives working in the horse industry. Once one feels the pull, where do you begin? The Kentucky Equine Management Internship Program, KEME for short, was founded to answer that very question.
Feeling was that there were an awful lot of people in the US that probably had a tremendous passion for horses, just like we had. Came over here in 1986, had a lot of discussions with people saying, you know, when I came over here I wanted to get involved in the industry and try and meet all of the professionals and learn as much as I could, and yet there was no formal means to do that without actually going out yourself and having the contacts if you were lucky enough to get into places.
I just felt like the area needed something, kind of an introduction for some new people into the business, and I thought it was a great way to get them started and let them kind of get an inside look.
From its first group of students in 2000, KEME has grown to be a vital institution in Central Kentucky's thoroughbred industry. Much of the credit goes to Leslie Janecka, the program's coordinator and only full-time employee.
We've had more than 750 interns that have come through the program. About 90% of those will, after the internship, get a job in the horse industry. About half of those will end up staying here in Central Kentucky.
We've been very fortunate. We've taken 2 students from every semester right through. I think we've had a total of 60 students plus here since the program started, and I think every farm that's been involved in it feels like we want to give back a little to the industry, and overall it's been a very, very positive program for the thoroughbred industry here in Central Kentucky.
This organization has contributed to the futures of so many students throughout the years, and it's only the beginning as KEME continues to bridge the gap between education and the thoroughbred industry.
Just like anything else, you have to build relationships. Starting with the earlier courses, there were a lot of universities, the bigger universities that had equine programs that cooperated with us. I think by the time we got 5, 6, 7 years into it, not alone were the heads of those programs more comfortable, but I think a lot of those students went back, reported what a good time they had here. The value of it from our point of view is to see what you're seeing behind you and see kids that really have a passion for the game.
There's no limit to what we can do, obviously. We have more and more farms that are interested in participating in the program. I get emails, phone calls every day from people that want to hire our graduates, so I don't really see anything but further growth. I see a lot of growth, I see a lot of potential, and hopefully I will see a lot more of our graduates that will become, you know, the future leaders of our industry.